Hello everyone, this is Shivagami from SNS College of Engineering, as I am an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology. Here we are going to learn about the topic as building blocks of an algorithm. Building blocks of an algorithm in problem solving techniques. Okay, then here the covering topics are statement, state, control flow and functions. Let's see the topic. Algorithm. The definition of algorithm. First see the definition of the algorithm. First we are going to see definition of an algorithm. Definition. An algorithm is the procedure consists of the finite set of unambiguous rules which specify a finite sequence of operations that provides the solution to the program. What they said in the definition, the algorithm is the consequence finite set of ambiguous. Okay, it provides a solution to the problem. In other words, the algorithm is step-by-step procedure to solve a given problem. In other words, an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a given problem. And then the definition. An algorithm is a finite number of clearly described. An algorithm is finite number of clearly described unambiguous steps that can be systematically followed to the procedure a desired result for given input in a finite number of times. Next, the topic is building blocks of an algorithm. It has been proven that any algorithm can be constructed from just three basic building blocks. These three building blocks are sequence, selections and iterations. The building blocks: sequence, selection and then iteration. The common names are: sequence is called as action, selection is called as a decision, iteration is direction, repetition or looping. Then we going to what are statements. Statement is a single action in a computer. What is statement? Statement is a single action in a computer. In a computer, statements might include some of the following actions: input data, information given to the program; process data, perform operations on the given input; output data, processed result. Okay, then then move on to the state. What is state? Transition of from one process to another process under the specified condition within a time is called state. What is meant by state? The transition from one process to another process under the specified condition within a time is called state. Then the topic is control flow. The process of executing the individual statements in given order is called the control flow. The control can be executed in three ways. First one is sequence, second one is selection and then third one is iterations. Here I given the flow chart for the concepts. Sequence means instructions. The instruction will be continue in the sequence. Okay. Then the selection. The first the choice is checked. Then depend on the choice it move on the instructions. Okay. Next the looping. In looping concepts the choice is checked. It depends on the looping will be depends on the instruction will be executed. Then the topic is sequence. A sequence is one of the basic logic structure in computer programming. A sequence is one of the basic logic structure in computer programming. In a sequence structure, an action or event leads to the next ordered action in a predetermined order. Okay, the sequence can continue any number of actions, but no actions can be skipped in the sequence. Once running, the program must perform each action in order with the skipping any. Here I given the addition of two numbers algorithm. Okay, first the algorithm start with the steps. Step 1 is start, then step 2 is declare variables, and then step 3 is the read the values, then step 4 what the calculation are going here, then the step 4 is display the result, and then the step 6 is stop. Okay, then the topic is selection. The selection also called a decision. Selection also called as a decision is also one of the basic logic structure in a computer programming. In a selection structure, a question is asked and developing on the answer. The program takes one of the two courses of action, after which the program moves on the next event. Here also I given the finding of three different numbers entered by the user. Here also the largest number finding the algorithm are given here. You just go through it. It's very easy to learn. Okay, it's not like a program, it's just a algorithm. So you just listen, you just read the algorithm. It's very too easy. Then the next topic is iteration. Iteration is the act of representing a process, either a generate and sequence of outcomes or with the aim of approaching a desired goal, target or result. Each representation of the process is also called as the iteration. Each representation of the process is called an iteration, and the result of one iteration are used as the straight point for the next iteration. Most programs often contains loops or instructions that are executed over and over again. Here also I give a one example algorithm for print all natural numbers. Okay, you just go through it, guys. Next topic is functions. Function is a sub-program. Function, what is meant by function? Function is a sub-programs which consist of block of code that performs a particular task. It's consist of the block of code. It performs a particular task. For complex problems, problem is being divided into smaller and simpler tasks during algorithm design. Benefits of using functions. What is the benefits of using functions? Reduction in line of code reuse, better readability, easy to debug and test. Here also I given the addition of two numbers using functions for an algorithm. Okay. Here I given a reference books as you just go through it, guys. Thank you everyone.